I'm European Tour quarter-finalist Rob Cross, 2 times in 2 appearances, this being just his second. He's a danger for Chisnall, isn't he, Paul Nicholson?
Yes, he is. And I think that these guys are very, very similar in their games, their mentality. I think if Rob Cross is looking for someone to emulate who's currently playing, I think Dave Chisnall is that player.
Well, I'll allow you to elaborate.
I think it's just the way that they play the game. I think they simplify everything. They don't overthink it.
Player up to throw first. Game on.
And to take it one step further, I look at people's actions and I analyse a lot, as everybody knows. If you look at both of their throws, they don't leave anything behind. There's a lot
96.
of force in their throws, and there's a little bit of jerk there as well. We've seen that with Dave. There's a sort of jockey-style snatch at the end.
96.
But Rob's got that too.
Yeah, and we've spent time in all Rob Cross's games. Those being a 6-3 win against Luke Woodhouse, a win against Simon Whitlock by the same scoreline, and this afternoon 6-1 defeat of Steve West, in which he averaged 103.
95.
We spent a lot of time telling you about how Rob Cross has quickly made an impact on the PDC Tour and won his first title and reached his first European Tour quarter-final and followed it with another one. You know all that now, but just to highlight Rob Cross's recent form. Right now, he's lost just 2 of his last 14 darts matches, and both of them were 6-5. One to Johnny Clayton and one to Michael van Gerwen. He is hard to beat.
And if you look even deeper into the
96.
other things that he plays, you know, I think he still plays local stuff as well as playing professional darts. I don't think he gets beaten very often.
Well, Dave Chisnall faced with that task now, and he's left himself an outside
74.
chance.
74, that leaves double 10. Having a little glance at it. This is his style. Just inside will be fine.
54.
But we've seen a 170 already tonight.
70.
And what a valuable 170 it could prove to be from Jelle Klaassen. We'll come back to that one in a moment, because Dave Chisnall wants to match it with one of his own. Bullseye!
145.
And that moved the wire.
He made the bull shake. Double 5 for Rob Cross. Oh, and all of a sudden,
No score.
Chizzy's coming back. Just a little bit of
25.
pressure. Just told, and a wire away Rob Cross was. But it's going to be double 8. And Chizzy will be 1-0 in front. Quite unexpectedly.
17.
But he isn't.
Well, double trouble at the beginning of this
20.
darting duel. The Chiz-Cross match. But he's not happy with that dart either, because he came inside the double 5 last time. Has to aim high. And now has to hit.
15. Required
Worst time to be starting missing doubles is the first leg, because it can be pandemic. It can go all the way through a match. Chizzy knows this. He's been there in the past. But he's taken advantage.
Well, an apologetic hand in the air from Dave Chisnall, but he'll be smiling inside. An early break of throw, however it's achieved, is a good start.
Indeed. Dave, of course, from Lancashire.
85.
Many a great player from Lancashire. Ronnie Baxter, Paul Williams, Alan Glazier, I think, was from Lancashire as well. You don't like talking about Lancashire, do you, Murph?
Wrong side of the hill for me, Paul, but we won't go into that. Last 2 Englishmen standing, of course, as well. Cross and Dave Chisnall. Joe Cullen on the right side of the hill was knocked out by Jelle Klaassen, and just discussed that 170 finish from Jelle earlier on.
It was unbelievable. And Joe's got 112. He's hit the 60, the 20.
60.
He's gone for double 16. He's just hit the double 8. Bit too much on that dart. Jelle's left himself 170. And more than anything, it just proves that if you
100.
constantly leave 170 or 167, give yourself a chance. It can make all the difference. And when Yella hit that 170, it brought the crowd to their feet.
97.
It brought the commentary box to its feet. And it changed the game completely. It may well change the complexion of Yella Klassen's tournament.
Well, yeah, he's yet to win one of these European Tour events, despite going close on a
100.
number of occasions. And he was on the rope against Joe Cullen, but he came back swinging and produced the biggest shot of them all.
50.
It will be the shot of the tournament. I'm pretty sure we won't see one bigger and better than that. We won't see one bigger. Dave Chisnall now just happy to do a double first start in hand, but he can't again. This time, he's got time on his side.
It's exactly the opposite of the first leg, because now Chizzy's on double 10 and Rob Cross is chasing. So now he's got to leave something, which he has, just in case.
20.
Just goes to show, never give up. Leave yourself chances.
That's a good guide for Dave Chisnall, but that's gone inside, and so has that.
Deja vu.
Rob, you require 1.
Certainly is.
1.
It does provide great excitement, doesn't it, Paul, when players keep missing doubles? Drama on the darting stage.
61.
Now,
Well,
can Chiz finish
You
5?
require
Cross is
5.
going to be livid that he didn't give himself a shot at a double there. Absolutely livid. This is not easy to clean up. Double 2. Still double 2. Oh, good shot.
Second leg. Dated.
And a little kiss with the dartboard, as if to say,
Game on.
get in, my son.
Well, a couple of legs, one in 7 visits for Dave Chisnall. It was an astronomical average, wasn't it?
140.
In his opening match against Superman Matt Clark, 112.25. Before this match, his tournament average was around 105. That is his first 180 of this match and his 10th of the tournament, and he's starting to move up towards where he should be.
83.
This is the first time in the tournament that Rob Cross has been in some sort of trouble.
Yeah.
He wasn't in trouble with Luke Woodhouse.
137.
He was ahead against Whitlock the whole time. And with Steve West, it was just a ridiculous game.
Yeah, it was a high-quality affair, as Cross has also now hit 10 180s in the tournament. Steve West missed 6 starts at double in 1 leg, didn't he? And Cross just pulled away from there.
134. Robbie required
But he's upped his
98.
game whenever he's needed to.
Indeed. 98's not easy. Treble 18 will leave double 12. But now Chizzy's come back for 50, which
26. Davey required
the way he's
50.
playing, he'll hit this because he'll go 10 tops. He used to go 14 double 18, but he's got out of that habit.
The trouble they've had on the double so far, he may have been as well just going for the bullseye. But he lands top first start in hand, and that is a settler for Dave Chisnall. Because it's an 11 dart leg.
Dave to throw first. Game on.
Talked about good players from Lancashire, because that's where Dave's from, but Rob Cross, another 180 from Chisnall though. Rob Cross is from Sussex, is quite a large county. East and West, great players from there.
100.
Just to name a couple would be Adrian Gray, who's a good friend of mine and a mate of Rob's actually. And let's not forget Shane Burgess.
How can we forget the Bulldog?
84.
Well, the crowd clearly loving the dart.
60.
Which one of this pair will be through to the last 4 to take on Van der Pass or Van Gerwen? It's looking a lot like Dave Chisnall at the moment. Every time we see Rob Cross, we say he seems to get over that next hurdle. The next one for him would be a European Tour semi-final. But he's got an uphill climb if he's going to achieve that.
Brilliant darts from the man with no nickname.
Well, you said before, give yourself a chance. That's what he's done in this leg with that 180.
Well, this is a legitimate test now. It's a different type of test. Because a lot of the time you watch Rob Cross and he's in front.
61.
Now he's got a battle to get level and still try and win a darts match. That's handy.
97.
Well, Chisnall's still in a 3-figure combo, so Cross is poised in case Chisnall can't take it out. Needs a treble, and he's obscured the target a little, which is why he stepped across and hasn't found it.
94.
So Rob Cross,
requires 64.
for a break of throw to really get himself in contention in this quarter-final, wants 64. Now,
double 8.
He does want double 8. And he's pinned it.
And a full flag, Rob Cross. Fifth flag, Rob to throw first. Game on.
For Rob Cross, break of throw.
95.
And as you said, Paul, let's see if he can, from that position, find another gear. Something he hasn't had to contend with in the tournament.
Well, his career's very young, and you've got to put yourself in different situations to learn
57.
about how to win in those situations. So he's in this position now. If he loses this match, he'll think, okay, now I've got to learn how to win from that position. But if he can win from this position, he's already ticked that off his box, off the list, sorry.
Well, what 180 that was from Cross. Chisnall looking to reply in kind.
140.
You could have put them on a head of a pin, couldn't you, Rob Cross's previous visit? And it just seems like he started to find his range.
That's another similarity between the two. They are big scorers. They don't come any bigger than Chizzy, but Rob Cross, believe me, is definitely a big scorer.
Well, 23 maxes between them in this event.
85. Rob, you require 86.
Chisnall had 11 dart leg earlier on. Now will it be Rob Cross's turn? Doesn't even need to go out in 12, which is why he didn't stay on the 18s.
89. Rob, you require
A little bit of a
40.
different game if he hits this tops here. 3-0 down. So 3-2. 3-2 it is.
Rob Cross.
And he will be a relieved man to have seen that double 10 go in, having suffered the problems from that kind of finish early on in this match. Cross has had 12 180s in the tournament. Chisnall's had 11. Make that 12.
180.
And when you have missed a double a few times in a match, you do remember missing them.
140.
So when you do go back and you banish that memory, it's a good thing. Makes you stronger.
Well, can Chizzy follow it up? He could, you know. He has, you know. And Dave Chisnall finding a completely different level here. He's fighting back to back 180s, and he's on the perfect 9.
I know where he's going. It's right there. It's going to be double 12. Oh, he's missed it. I was keeping it calm, Murph. I was keeping it nice and calm. Ready to give him the fanfare.
Well, that is the closest we've come this year on the European Tour. Dave Chisnall missing double 12 for a perfect leg of dart. Would have been the 7th in his career.
All he wants is double 6 now.
Double 3, it's getting awkward.
6.
This is where it gets a bit edgy. The 3 dots after you've missed the 9 darter, they're a little bit twitchy.
Well, I'd said to Dan earlier, I've heard players before said that a 9 dart attempt, or even a 9 darter itself, has put them off in a match. Is that true?
It is very true. Because you get your heart pumping, and you've got to somehow bring that heartbeat down. And Dave Chisnall's able to do that. And he's got no reason to apologise to anybody. Fantastic leg. An important leg for him, because he now gets that 2-leg cushion once more.
Well, couldn't produce perfection there, Chisnall. He's up to his 180 count. He's a 180 machine, isn't he, Dave Chisnall? And
just a bit.
Even when he
60.
demonstrates that kind of Jockey Wilson snatch, invariably the dart finds its way to the treble 20 bed.
Well, let me tell you a story about Dave Chisnall. I used to practice with him every
100.
Tuesday, and we played this game where you had to hit 10 hundreds, 10 140s, 10 100 pluses, 10 bullseyes and 10 doubles. But if you hit 180, you got one of each. In one of the games that we played, he had 780s, and he just hit a few of the others. And he does that all the time.
Well, that's wonderful stuff from Rob Cross. 174 to get down to 131. Chisnall needs one of his famous 180s to leave himself a finish.
131.
It's the Phil Taylor World Championship winning shot, 131.
91. Davey require 161.
Well, there are 16 different ones, but here's one of them. And Chisnall's not going to go out on this one, so Cross is making a good game of it, isn't it? Chisnall's throwing everything at him.
40.
One thing you can say about Rob Cross, he's not a quitter. He doesn't fold.
Big shows in the 7th leg, Rob Cross.
And this is one of those games where the averages don't tell the true story because of those first couple of legs. Because since then, you can't take your eyes off it, and Chizzy is at it again. 6th in the match now for Dave Chisnall.
If you don't succeed, try and try again.
Well, will he try again? Well, he'll try.
Well, he'll definitely try.
But will he get himself into that position again? Of even having a shot at the 141? Let's see. He might. He probably will. He's on it again.
It just makes you smile, doesn't it? 180s make you smile. I'll tell you what will make us smile even more. Let's keep it nice and calm, just in case.
Well, he can't stop it in 180s. Can he take out the 141? No, he can't. This time doesn't get to the double.
There's a bit of Geordie going to come out now. How are you, man, Dave?
Yeah, the crowd letting him know what they think as well of his poor attempts to take out the perfect. They want to see perfection. They've waited long enough.
Well, the last one was injured, brother. We might get it next week.
Well, you might do it next week, Paul.
Don't go like that. You never know, though. You never know.
Davey require 98.
98 then for a 5-3 lead. Double 19. It's another double at the bottom of the board. That's all right.
82.
Yeah, just doing enough to keep his nose in front. Well, doing it in style, actually, Dave Chisnall. And Rob Cross now looking for one of his own.
121. Davey requires 16.
Gets himself down to a finish just in case Dave Chisnall manages to mess this up.
Game shot in the 8th leg. Dave Chisnall.
Indeed, it is 5-3.
Throw first. Game on.
5 legs to the number 5 seed. The way things are going for Rob Cross, everything's been hunky-dory this season. He's already 16. A seed in the Players' Championship event, so he's made the top 32 seeds. The way he's going, it won't be long before he's a seed in these.
Well, look at Dave Chisnall. You said, Paul, if you don't succeed, try again. He's trying again.
You see, there's a reason why he gets his reputation, because in order to get the reputation of being a big 180 scorer, you've got to hit lots of 180s, and he's doing it in this game.
He'd hit 9 in the tournament. He's hit 8 in this match now. 8 180s.
Dan Dawson, our fellow commentator, has hit 1 in his life. And that was on Friday, and we all saw it. Dave Chisnall has done 7 more than that in the last 20 minutes.
Incredible scoring from Dave Chisnall. But can he finish the job?
Sensational. It's the only word for it. To get himself into the semi-final and put Rob Cross under all this pressure. He's on 47 after 9 darts.
47.
Well, he's been in incredible form lately, Dave Chisnall. Not beaten since Judgment Night in the Premier League. He came here, knocked in 112 average straight away. He's finding 8 180s in this match. Came agonisingly close to a 9-dart finish.
27.
But has not yet booked himself a spot in the semi-finals.
114.
Well, he's still fighting, Rob Cross. He's not going to give up. 114 left. Single 14 for tops. Or is he considering 18 for double 18? It's been good to him in this event, isn't it? Double 18 to do a Steve Beaton and stay alive.
96.
He'll be disappointed with that.
Davey requires
Certainly will.
20.
Dave Chisnall has not disappointed, apart from disappointing 3,000 fans and millions of viewers worldwide by not landing the double 12 earlier on. But if he can sink double 10, he's into the last 4. But he can't just yet. And the double trouble that kicked off this match seems to have reared its ugly head again.
Those bookends.
Well, that might mean we have an end to this chapter.
Absolutely right. 10. Start the match was dodgy on doubles. That's the same at the end. It should be all over now, but it's getting a bit tense up there.
Ridiculous at the beginning, sublime in between, ridiculous at the end. But Dave Chisnall finally lands double 5 to seal a spot in the semi-finals, and he is going to be hard to beat. Teased the 9th out on a couple of occasions in that match. At one point, he missed double 12 for perfection, fired in an incredible 8 180s to take his tournament tally to 17, and he will take on the winner of our final quarter-final. That will be between Benito van der Pas, the beaten finalist from last European Tour event, and the world #1 and #1 seed, Michael van Gerwen. We will hear a few words from Dave Chisnall first, and then see van der Pas against MVG in just a few moments' time.
Von ihm werden wir in den nächsten Wochen und Monaten mit Sicherheit noch eine Menge hören und sehen. 8 perfekte Darts. Wir müssen reden, Chizzy. Dave, congratulations. It was a spectacular match, actually. The average was not that high, but we have to talk about 8 perfect darts. I mean, this 9th one was so close.
I got the leg, so that's what matters. To be honest, I thought I might lose that leg, but he played well in the leg as well. But unfortunately for me, I won that leg, and I marched on.
8 180s. I mean, when did you realize actually that you are very, very consistent in hitting the triple 20? How old were you? 12 or 13 or?
27. That's when I really started playing the darts, when I was 27, so I practice on the 20 a lot, so I hit a lot. I should practice on the doubles more. I'll probably win more tournaments, but I'll keep plodding. I'm into the next round and we'll see how it goes.
See you later again, Chizzy. Thank you very much. It was a big pleasure.